Chicago, Chicago, a toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you the town. I love it. Bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday couldn't shut down. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say they do things that they don't do on Broadway. Say you'll have the time of your life. I saw a man, he danced with his wife in Chicago, Chicago, my hometown.
Hello, I'm William Pace. The William Pace Show is on location in Chicago for the opening of our 14th season on the air. On today's show, we're going to take you to the Navy Pier, where we'll be talking to Mora Shein, and to the John Hancock building, where we'll be talking to Dannille Wolfe. The William Pace Show is coming to you from Chicago, where they do things that they don't do on Broadway. Stay with us.
Chicago, Chicago, a toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you the town. I love it. Bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday couldn't shut down.
My guest is Mora Shein. She's the Public Relations Director for the Navy Pier. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Now, you've been with the Navy Pier for how long?
I've been with Navy Pier for about 4 years.
4 years. And in the 4 years, what's your most exciting thing to do here at the Navy Pier?
Well, a lot of things. Actually, probably one of the most exciting things is to bring an event or an activity to our visitors that they just love. So, actually, one of our most successful events that we ever had was AT&T Tall Ships Chicago. And our visitors just went crazy, and we've hosted it now twice. And it's attracted about 500,000 to 600,000 people in 5 days.
That's where all the ships come in together.
Yes, from all over the world.
Yeah, like steamboat ships and so forth.
Right.
We have that in Cincinnati, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, tall stacks.
Well,
tall
we're going to have
stacks.
to just see that.
Yeah, wonderful. I wanted to ask you, what are the main attractions here?
Well, I think our main thing that there is to do at the Pier is that we host a wide variety of free family activities. You show up to Navy Pier and you can see a band in the beer garden for free. You can see strolling entertainers on the dock. People really enjoy our family environment activities. But aside from that, we also have several attractions that are very popular with visitors. For example, the 150-foot Ferris wheel.
I'm trying to brave myself to see if I can go up on the Ferris wheel. Won't that be a sight to see?
Oh, you'll like it. It's beautiful.
And also you have the merry-go-round.
Actually, we just opened a swinging carousel, which is an old-fashioned swing ride, and an 18-hole miniature golf course.
Wonderful, wonderful. And also there's several dinner cruises here at the Navy Pier too.
Right,
Can you tell us
exactly.
a little bit about that
We
too?
have the Odyssey, the Spirit of Chicago, and the Duck Cruises, which all offer full sightseeing dinner cruises for visitors. In addition to dinner cruises, we also have sightseeing ships. For example, the Sea Dog, which is a speedboat that takes you up and down Lake Michigan. And we also have shoreline sightseeing, which does architectural cruises or 30-minute water cruises. So it's something for everyone.
Something for everyone. Tell us about some of your fall activities.
Our biggest fall activities kick off in the beginning of October, where we host the Hauntings at Navy Pier, which is a month-long Halloween celebration. And the pier is invaded by pirates and ghosts and goblins. And we have a haunted house at Skyline Stage, hay rides up and down the dock, activities for children, trick-or-treating, costume contests. We have something for all ages, and we try to make everything surround the family.
Now, the Navy Pier is a year-round program.
Yes.
So you never close.
We're never we're closed 2 days a year, Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Okay. Now, during the Christmas season, what are some of the activities?
Well, we have Santa actually arrives from the North Pole.
Really?
Oh yes, he arrives by boat on a Christmas tree ship, and then we have a spectacular fireworks display on the day that Santa arrives, and then Santa sits on our family pavilion stage for the entire month of December up until Christmas Eve, when he has to go back to the North Pole because he has so much work to do. And then he, sits and listens to every child's wish. We have caroling, sing-alongs, crafts for children, and Christmas tree displays, tons of decorations. So
Tell me about the Shakespeare Theater that you have here.
Well, the Shakespeare Theater we opened about 2 years ago. It's a 550-seat theater that hosts Shakespeare productions from October to April. And then during the summer months, they do non-Shakespeare productions, such as this past summer they did The Wizard of Oz, and Second City, the local comedy club here in Chicago, did Hamlet the Musical, which was very funny. So they do about 3 plays a year of Shakespeare, and they have become a huge asset to the Pier.
Tell me now, is this a professional theater group?
Yes, it actually was previously at another theater, and we thought that because their season worked so well with ours, that it would be the perfect addition to the Pier.
And you also have a children's museum here.
Yes, we have Chicago Children's Museum, which offers about 12 permanent exhibits for children of all ages. And that has, actually, I think that's about the most visited museum in the city of Chicago. It has about 800,000 visitors and members per year. So it's a huge attraction at the Pier.
And lastly, I want to ask you about the stained glass.
Okay. The Smith Museum of Stained Glass Windows we opened about a year ago, and that is about 120 stained glass windows throughout the lower level of Navy Pier. And it's free, it's open to the public, and since it opened, we've had about 4 million visitors go through it. And it's a great addition to the Pier, and it's just beautiful. There's no admission charge, so you can just walk through and lazily look at stained glass windows and just admire them.
Now, are the stained glass windows made here in Chicago?
The stained glass windows, the majority of them are from buildings that were in Chicago. So
Okay.
the majority of the artists are from Chicago, as well as the windows.
Wonderful. For our viewers listening, do you want to give us the hours of the Navy Pier and a phone number?
Absolutely. Our fall hours, beginning in Labor Day weekend, will be Sundays 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Mondays through Thursdays 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays 10 to 10.
Great. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on the show.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you. There's more to come on the William Pace Show, coming to you from Chicago. Stay with us.
Great Street, I just want to say they do things that they don't do on Broadway. Say you'll have the time of your life. At your bottom dollar, you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday couldn't shut down. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say they do.
Since 1996, Elohos Cardio has been serving the Dayton area's custom automotive needs. To show our appreciation, we're having an unbelievable sale on everything in stock. from California wire wheels to custom wheels. We also sell and install up to 23-inch tires. We have a nice variety of steering wheels and also stock and sell all types of custom enclosures. Oh, don't forget, we can solve all your mobile video needs. With the best prices and service in the city, why go anywhere else?
The next time your car is sick, bring it to the clinic. Tim's Car Care Clinic, where we specialize in state-of-the-art electronic diagnostic and repair. From air conditioning, brakes, cooling system repairs, electrical repairs to engine replacement.
Hi, I'm Tim Steiner, owner of Tim's Car Care in Trotwood, where we make it our business to repair your car right the first time. Don't pay top dollar for second-rate repairs. Come see us where you always get downtown quality at a hometown price.
Belmont Bakery at 3021 Wilmington Pike is your full-line bakery for wedding and birthday cakes, Danish pastries, eclairs and cream horns, breads of all kinds, and ethnic pastries. Call 297-6771 to place your order. Belmont Bakery, where butter makes it better.
I saw a man, he danced with his wife in Chicago, Chicago, my hometown. Chicago, Chicago.
Hello, I'm William Pace, and we're in Chicago at the John Hancock building, and my guest is Dannille Wolfe. She is the customer service supervisor. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Now, how long have you been working for the John Hancock building?
I've been here for about 4.5 years now.
What do you like best about working here at the John Hancock building?
Best to me is the visitors that we get in. We get people from all over, different nationalities, and you get to interact and learn something new every day.
How many visitors do you attract a year?
We attract over about 500,000 visitors a year.
Wow, and they come from all over the world?
All over, Japanese, German, Italy, France, we get them from all over.
Tell me, now the tour is sort of called a sky tour?
That's correct.
And you give like an audio tour. You want to tell us a little bit about the audio tour?
Okay, Sky Tours is our new audio tour that we're offering with our admission price. And with the audio tour, if you're not familiar with the Chicago city area, it attracts you to all the buildings and sites that we have to offer. It goes into detail in the heights, what's available in the building, as well as some historical facts that you wouldn't normally know.
We're now in the Garden Plaza. You want to tell us about the Garden Plaza?
Yes, the Garden Plaza is right here at our John Hancock building. It's located in our lower level of the building. Here our visitors can come out and enjoy a meal and then the weather out here. We also have a lot of retail shops and restaurants available for our guests.
Now let's talk about the water and the fountains, how the water comes down the wall and the fountains and so forth.
Okay,
that's sort of unique.
Right now this is a retractable water system. The water is flowing up and then overflowing back. It's like a repetition going right now. And this is available for the guests all summer long here.
Great. Let's continue with the tour. So we're on the 94th floor.
That's correct. This is the 94th floor observatory. You're at 1,030 feet right now.
Wow. And this is a part of the Sky Tour.
That's correct. Right now, we're at stop number 3, located on our audio tour. And this will include our Navy Pier and our water filtration plant right here. There are several stops located on the tour. There's 16 in total.
Great. Now, as a part of the Sky Tour, there's a fee that you pay.
Okay, the fee with the Sky Tour is an additional $3, which are regular admission. And if you do the full tour for the observatory, it would be a total of $12.
So as a part of that, you get an audio kit then.
That's correct.
You put this around your neck.
Right.
Here. And then you have your headset phones.
And that makes it so that you're mobile. You can still take in everything that we have to offer and listen to your audio tour as well.
Great. And the view is terrific.
That's correct. On a clear day, which we have today, you can see up to 80 miles. Right now, we can pick up Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Indiana.
And so many spectacular sights to see. Isn't that the Navy Pier over there?
That's correct. That is the Navy Pier, and right to the left of that, we have our water filtration plant located right next door.
What I noticed are so many of the rooftop pools.
That's correct. In Chicago, we do have rooftop pools, and you're right along Lakeshore Drive. And so you can just pick up the sights and the sounds of Chicago right here at the Hancock Observatory.
So you also have a screen-in tour section too.
Correct. That's known as the Skywalk. The Skywalk is the Chicago's highest open-air viewing deck. That too is 1,030 feet up, and you're right above the Magnificent Mile.
So that's an addition that was added on later.
Correct. It's been with us now for about 4 years.
Okay, and the building was built in what year?
It started construction in 1965, it ended in 69, and they opened May of 1970.
Great. Now there's also a place up here on the 94th floor that you can have lunch.
Correct. 94th floor, actually the lunch part is our picture display where you can eat lunch on a construction beam, like you're part of the observatory. We also have a part where it's called Washing Windows at Big John. So our patrons can participate as if they're washing the windows here at the Hancock.
Exciting. Tell me, you have people coming from all over the world. What is the best thing that you like about working with the various tours and people?
You learn something new every day. In Chicago, there's always something to do, and we interact with so many different people and cultures, so you pick up something new every day from our visitors.
Great. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk with me. This has been a fascinating tour. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you for joining us here at the Hancock Observatory.
There's more to come on the William Pace Show, coming to you from Chicago.
Chicago, Chicago, a toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you the town. I love it. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say they do things that they don't do.
Chicago is a city unlike any other. Its history and cultural backgrounds are unique. People of all cultures and ethnicities live in Chicago and celebrate their diversity together. Today, Chicago is truly a beautiful city, but this wasn't always so. In 1871, a crippling fire broke out and left Chicago entirely in ruins. It began with a small lantern in a barn, but left over 90,000 residents homeless and caused over $200 million in property damage, which in the 1800s was an unthinkable sum of money. It was truly a devastating blow, as the very heart of the city was completely destroyed. Chicago is facing its darkest hour. But it bounced back with enthusiasm from this tragedy, and some say it has never stopped growing since. Now, there are many wonderful and beautiful sights in Chicago, much of which are the buildings themselves. Especially nice is the fact that many of these interesting buildings can be visited with informational tours included. Chicago's unique architecture has made its skyline become quite a work of art, as well as providing space for a variety of functioning institutions. The arts and culture of Chicago include many shows put on at Professional Playhouse, orchestras, and a variety of music festivals, including many clubs and festivals, many which specifically celebrate blues music. There is also a large number of museums in the Chicago area which are filled with many important works on display from years past to present day. Sports have always been a large part of Chicago's culture, and it's not surprising that places like Wrigley Field and other great stadiums in town, who can resist going out with the crowd and taking in a baseball game or maybe a game of basketball? Many important sport figures have passed through Chicago's teams. Players like basketball all-star Michael Jordan, football record holder Walter Payton, and baseball Sammy Sosa are just a few of the greats that Chicago has brought forth. But if you can't make it to a game, you can always go to a more educational location, such as the Junji Shed Aquarium or the Lincoln Park Zoo, both of which have some of the most unique collection of animals and enclosures in the U.S., making for a one-of-a-kind experience of seeing these beautiful animals up close. Or if you like the outdoors, how about getting some sun at the beach or enjoy a full day of riding the rides at the Navy Pier? Of course, for those who like to shop, there is a wide selection of stores throughout the city of Chicago, including many high-quality designer brand stores where you can find merchandise you may not find anywhere else. You're sure to find whatever you might be looking for, and you'll find many surprise items you never expect. While there are many things to do and see during the daylight hours, at night Chicago stays awake with many jazz and blues clubs and fine dining restaurants. The amount of these various establishments is truly astonishing. In this week's show, we have given you many examples of what Chicago has to offer, but television certainly cannot do justice to this toddling town. It is something you must experience for yourself. So, if you have the chance, go see for yourself what Chicago has become and enjoy what you find. There's more to come on The William Pace Show. Stay with us. Hotel accommodations for The William Pace Show provided by the Palmer House Hilton Hotel.
At your bottom dollar, you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday couldn't shut down.
I've really enjoyed being in Chicago doing these two shows for the opening of the 14th season of the William Pace Show on the air. I have to thank Patricia Sullivan of the Chicago Office of Tourism and Mr. Ken Price of the Palmer House Hilton Hotel. Gotta go. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.